Galveston is an island off the coast of Texas. We're set aside from the rest of the world. Sunshine, palm trees. What could be better than living on an island? My mother was born in New Orleans. My father was born in St. Martinsville. They moved to Galveston in 1937 because Galveston was a place where African Americans could make a better living. The wharf paid more than the average job that African Americans could get in 1937, and my father began to work as a longshoreman. Hurricane Ike flooded 75% of Galveston Island. It hit Galveston as a Category 3 hurricane.
Yeah, I haven't been to this place since Ike hit, so she's still standing. Our bedroom is right there to the right. That window broke out the night when the wind picked up. That window broke out. So the way the house is made, it's like straight back. So when the window broke and the door flew open, all the wind just went straight through the house. I found a way of keeping the door shut. I went in my bedroom, and like I said, my partner was sleeping, and I sat on the side of the bed, and I was like, just like, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? How long is this gonna last?
When you opened up the front door and looked into the living room, the sofa, love seat, chair, table, coffee table, rug was all on the north side of the room, as if somebody had just taken something and pushed it all at the same time.
We got a call saying that your house is burning down. My parents, they were like, what, is this a prank? No, they were like, your house is really burning down. Everything that I had, it was gone. It was gone. All the toys that I had, the blanket that my great-grandmother made me, the pictures, the videos, the pictures of my grandparents, the pictures of my ancestors, they were all burned up in the fire.
When the storm ended, you could just see it leaving. The birds start flying again. The sun came out.
Chariots are coming, the good news. Chariots are coming, and I don't want it to leave me behind.
Right after the hurricane, everybody got together and they bonded, and they were asking, do you need help? Do you need somewhere to stay? And there was a bond with everybody, you know. Everybody came together, all races, creed, backgrounds came together, you know. People with money, people without money. We're all equal then.
75% of the island was flooded, and everybody lost a lot. And everybody was in the same boat because it didn't make any difference how much money you had. You couldn't buy groceries, you couldn't buy gas, you couldn't flush your toilet.
A society cannot exist without justice. A society without justice is one that is participating in its own devastation and eventually its own annihilation. Justice is a core, foundational, essential to the survival of our moral civilization.
There are still African Americans who haven't had their homes repaired. The further and further away you get from September 13th, 2008, when Hurricane Ike hit this island, the further you get away from it, the more of the separation of power you see.
Okay, here we are. This is Sealy Street. When I was growing up, this was home. It was public housing, you know. Everybody knew everybody, you know. It was a close bond then, you know what I'm saying? As time went on, and then when Ike hit, it just took it all away, you know. It took it all away. And I'm thinking that's what they wanted. It wasn't the wind that destroyed the island. It was the water that destroyed the island. And the water, for some reason, the water that was the highest water we've ever had here. So I was thinking to myself then, that's a part of climate change.
There is nothing we can do about what's happening with water. It's like you fill a glass to the brim with water, and you take a 1 millimeter pearl and drop it in it. The water spills over. The more the Arctic melts, the more water we're going to have to fight off.
You don't believe it at first until you actually see something of it. And I'm just worried for my generation coming up, because we only have God knows how much time left on here.
It's inevitable. 100 years from now, Galveston Island may not be here. African Americans and minorities are always going to feel the brunt of no matter what it is. I do know that society makes it that way.
The melodic sounds of Louis Armstrong singing "What a Wonderful World" conjures visions of people living in a world immersed in tranquility. My dream for the future of our world and its people is for people to realize that there is one race, the human race. In order to achieve that goal, there must be a focus on cultural awareness. This awareness must be framed at the community level, transported nationally, and encompassed globally. My dream will be fulfilled when the bridge is built that leads to world harmony. The community is the foundation to the bridge of universal harmony. Within the community, there are different cultures that create diversity. Culture is characterized by everything from language, religion, foods, social habits, music, and arts. I believe it is important to have an understanding of the different beliefs and traditions that make up each culture. Being more aware of the way various people live within a society enables the community to build bonds. These bonds will help us reach the next level. We must realize that there is one race of people on the earth, and that is the human race. This is my dream to come true.